expect too much, please. And if the exhaust is too loud and you can't really hear me, then this will all be a waste of time. This is my first vlog. I don't know how well this is going to go. By the looks of the camera keep moving, not very. This is near impossible. I don't know how the people in the States and people down south, supercars in London, manage this kind of thing, because I've been doing this now for what, 3 minutes and I'm already failing. Sorry if I'm not saying very much, it's nerves. And I'm trying to drive on a country road with the interior light on, it doesn't really help with me being able to see out. But the car we're in is a 2002 Toyota Celica with a broken exhaust, as you can hear. And I can't sleep, so I thought I'd give this a try. It's weird, I'm putting this up on YouTube, I'll get maybe 3 views, and I already feel like there's 3,000 people staring at me expecting me to say something. I genuinely don't know what to say. Apart from, I need a better camera mount. It's 3:30 in the morning. This isn't my tired face, this is my usual face. And this is the first time showing it on YouTube, well, half of it. Nowadays I find myself watching Paul Wallace, Supercars of London, Sam from Seen Through Glass, David Patterson from Dude in Blue. It's inspired me to do this. Unfortunately, because I'm only 20, the insurance doesn't allow me to review other people's cars, but I've got this one, so this is the only one I need. I will fix this camera out for the next one, I promise. So yeah, the car we're in, it's a 2002 Toyota Celica. I bought it when I turned 18. It's funny actually, because it wasn't even the car I was looking for. I was looking for an EP3, and I went to go and test drive this beautiful black example. It's a 56 plate, 57,000 miles on it. It was being sold by a dealer, but they knew the person that owned the car. He was an old guy, away up in Perth, and he actually came down, and his name was on the V5 as the previous owner, and he showed me his driving licence, and hand on heart, it was the original owner. He bought the car from brand new. He'd looked after it meticulously. He was a complete Honda fanatic, and I should probably stop driving towards an oncoming car with my full beams on. That's the sort of thing that gets you unliked. But being 18, the insurance was $6,500, so it was, you paid $6,500 for insurance for a year for a car that was only going to cost me $5,000. So I had a look around for similar cars, something with around 1,100 kilos, around about 190 to 200 brake, front wheel drive, lightweight, handles brilliantly, fully independent rear suspension instead of a torsion bar, and the Celica popped up. I showed Mum a picture of the Celica that I was planning on buying, this one, and she told me she recognised the car. It was one she used to walk past on the way to work when I was still a baby. It was her dream car, she dreamed of having one. So I contacted the seller, we set up a time and date for me to arrive. I had to drive from Glenrothes all the way to Glasgow to pick up the car. It was going for half the price of the Civic, and it only had 10,000 miles more. The Civic was exactly 57,000 miles, and this was 67,201. And we must have spent 3 hours looking through that car, through this car, checking it over. There was not a single speck of rust on it. Everything underneath was brand new. I managed to get in contact with the previous owners before the one that had it, before I bought it, and he looked after it meticulously. He was a Toyota fanatic as well. It actually come from a town that was about 10 miles away from where I grew up, because I was actually born in London as well. So we checked over the car, brought it back, and hand on heart, I genuinely never thought I was going to fall so in love with the car. I've had this thing for 2 years now. It was standard when I bought it, apart from it had a K&N panel filter in the airbox, and it had a set of Dare ST alloys on it, which were horrible. Now, as I'll show you in later videos, when it's not 3:30 in the morning and pitch black outside, hence the interior light, you'll see the wheels I've got on it, you'll see the work I've done to it. I'll put up some progress pics, and you can see what I've done with the car so far. thought I'd fall so in love with the car. And we are back. The joys of having a budget camera mount. So I don't know how far I got in that last clip, but I think I must have hit a pothole, and then it came up with a message saying recording has been stopped automatically. Maybe I ran over the normal time. And my camera mount's failing again. There we go. And I've got a car behind me, he's going to be wondering why I'm driving my interior light on. And we're back again. Wow. I think this camera mount's probably going to last the rest of this vlog, and then that'll be the end of it. I think I'll need to find another one. But now I'm in a random housing estate in Cooper because my camera was just about to fall off the mount. Maybe I could make something out of cable ties. If anyone's got any recommendations out there of what camera mounts are good for holding a big DSLR with a standard kit lens, post them in the comments or send me a message, because I have no idea. I used to know everything about, like, a lot about photography. Well, I nearly said I used to know everything. That's a bold claim for a 20-year-old. Don't do that. Give it a stretch. And it seemed like the camera was just about to fall off the mount, and it's my only camera other than iPhone. It seems iPhone videos on YouTube kind of get slated a little bit. I started off a bit quiet, but I think I'm kind of getting used to this now. And it says my battery's going to die, so we're going to have to pull over and change the battery. Which is funny considering the battery was full when I took it out of the bag, but then it has been sitting for about, what, 3 years. So I think I'll pull into the next town series, CERES, for anyone else who's not seen the town or heard of it before. It's spelled weird. And we're back again. I brought 4 batteries out with me. One of them lasted 15-20 minutes and it was full. This one is also full, and we don't know how long this is going to last. But I tried the other 2 and the camera didn't even turn on. Poor prep on my behalf. Never been good at planning ahead, and this was kind of... well, I didn't plan this either. I couldn't sleep. It's now 8 minutes to 4 in the morning and I'm still not tired. I would have thought talking would have made me tired. But I'll get this edited and uploaded as soon as possible. Knowing me, I'll fall asleep during it, so I'll probably finish it tomorrow. Now, I don't know how helpful the YouTube community is, but if anyone can give me any tips on how to have a bit better self-confidence, how to find it easier to talk to you guys, if you can leave any tips or send me a message or anything like that, that would be much appreciated, because this is all kind of new. I never did well at talking to people at school when I had to do talks in front of the class. I was never good at that. Same again in college. And that was, well, I started college in 2012 and I was still doing it in 2015, and I still cannot get that confidence that people have standing in front of people, because I know I'm in front of a camera, but I know at the other end of that there's potentially 3 people. It's still kind of intimidating, is what I'm trying to say. But if anyone can give me any tips or hints or techniques that they maybe use, along with their camera mount recommendation, that would be much appreciated, because this is all new to me. I've posted videos on YouTube for the last 6 years, just on and off, photography, general events happening in life. The jumping mice, for some reason I got 2,000 views. It's still up. I left that one up. I took a lot of the goofy videos down, they got like 40 odd views. any help would be much appreciated. I know I've said that like 6 times now, but I'm new. I know I'm going to get a lot of criticism for this video as well. I don't have a fancy Rode mic like a lot of people. I'm using the mic built into the Canon. The camera's about 4 years old, so it's not exactly the best technology. Now I've got the window open because of bad habits. But above all, I know the first few minutes was kind of awkward. It was, what's happening guys, and then nothing for 3 minutes, but it's getting easier already. Who knows, maybe in the next couple of videos I'll have this down to a T. I'll be on fleek. Hey, my camera mount's not moved. Sorry for bringing up the camera mount all the time, folks. It's when you don't know what to talk about and you just sort of talk about anything, and the camera mount seems to be a common point because you can't see anything and I can't record anything properly. So that's convenient. Gives me something to talk about, I suppose. Okay, this would be a lot easier during the day. I wouldn't have to try and drive with the interior light on, which I don't even know if that's legal. Is it legal in the UK? Driving with your interior light? I mean, they call it a map light, and I suppose you would need it for reading maps when you're driving, but then should your eyes be on the road all the time? I suppose some police would argue yes. I suppose what I'm doing this for is I want a response in the comments. I want to hear what other people are driving and their stories with their cars, and if they started vlogging, how did they go about it the first time? Did they do it in a car? Did they do it in a room and kind of introduce themselves? Should I play a game of who I am and what my hobbies are and all that kind of stuff? That awkward ice-breaking introductory stage. Or would that make it more awkward now that I've already spoken about it? Oh, and one of my footwell interior lights is now falling off. Anyway guys, I'm coming into town now, so I'm going to have to end this vlog here. If anyone's got any tips they can give me, please do leave them in the comments below so other people can see them. If not, send me a message. I'd like to hear back from you guys.